Most guys grind for 12 weeks on a standard split, hit chest on Monday, arms on Tuesday, and still don't look any more athletic, balanced, or powerful. Here's the uncomfortable truth. They're training muscles like body parts instead of training the body like a system. So what if I told you one full dumbbell routine, done the right way, can build more total body muscle in 3 weeks than most men gain in 3 months of typical split training? These 6 dumbbell movements light up about 87% of your total muscle mass in one workout and drive growth through loading patterns barbells and machines simply can't replicate. Want real gains? Let's start. Exercise 1. Dumbbell Goblet Squat. Ever notice how some men squat for years but still have legs that don't match their upper body and hips and lower backs that always feel beat up? That usually comes down to bad depth, poor alignment, and a core that never truly learns to brace. The goblet squat fixes all of that while building thick quads, strong glutes, and a rock-solid midsection. This isn't a beginner-only lift. The front-loaded position forces clean mechanics and keeps you honest. It also acts as a counterbalance, letting you reach depth with control, especially if mobility has been holding you back. Research shows goblet squats improve squat mechanics 38% more than back squats in men with limited mobility, while the front load boosts core activation and reduces compressive stress on the spine. Here's why this lift changes your lower body fast. The dumbbell in front forces your torso to stay upright, your core to brace hard, your upper back to stay engaged, and your quads and glutes to do the actual work, together in one clean pattern. How to perform the dumbbell goblet squat correctly. Hold one dumbbell vertically at chest height with both hands and keep it tight to your body. Stand feet shoulder width or slightly wider. Brace your core, then sit down and back while driving your knees outward. Sink between your legs with a tall chest and full foot pressure, heel, midfoot, and toe. Descend as deep as your mobility allows without losing position. Drive up through your heels and midfoot, stand tall, and squeeze your glutes hard at the top. Exercise 2. Dumbbell Floor Press. If regular bench pressing leaves your shoulders angry or you feel like your chest never really takes over, this is the smarter press. A ton of men bench with sloppy shoulder mechanics and keep paying for it with chronic pain and stalled progress. The floor press cuts out the most stressful bottom range, protects the shoulder, and still delivers serious muscle-building tension. The floor press targets your chest, shoulders, and triceps, while the floor itself gives you built-in form feedback. And the numbers matter. Research shows the floor press can activate the triceps 68% more than a standard bench press while producing similar chest activation. Guys who build their pressing strength with floor pressing often get stronger with fewer shoulder issues. Here's why it works. The shorter range forces your triceps to carry more of the load. Your chest gets hammered in the portion where you can generate the most force. Your shoulders stay in a safer position, and your core has to stabilize the entire press.
How to perform the dumbbell floor press correctly. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Start with the dumbbells over your chest, arms locked out. Lower with control until your elbows lightly touch the floor, with your upper arms about a 45-degree angle from your torso. Pause for a split second, no bouncing. Then press up powerfully, lock out, and squeeze chest and triceps at the top. Keep your shoulder blades pulled back and down the whole time, and avoid excessive arching. Exercise 3. Single arm dumbbell row. If your back looks flat from the side, or one side grows faster than the other, this is usually the missing piece. Most men row with a barbell and unknowingly let their dominant side do more work, so imbalances stick around forever. Single arm rows force each side to earn every rep, and your core has to fight rotation the entire time. Unilateral rows build serious width and density while training the anti-rotation strength that helps protect your spine under real-life uneven loads. Research shows unilateral rows activate 63% more core musculature than bilateral rowing while still building comparable back strength. Men who commit to single-arm rows typically see noticeable improvements in back development and rotational stability. Here's why it transforms your back. One lat has to pull heavy weight alone. Your rhomboids and traps build thickness as you retract, and your midsection braces like a belt to keep your torso from twisting. How to perform the single-arm dumbbell row correctly. Support yourself with one hand and knee on a bench, opposite foot planted. Let the dumbbell hang straight down from your free hand. Keep your back flat and torso steady, no twisting. Pull the dumbbell toward your hip by driving your elbow back close to your body. Squeeze your shoulder blade toward your spine at the top, then lower slowly under control. Complete all reps on one side before switching. Beginner option. Use a lighter dumbbell and obsess over a still torso. You can also do it standing with one hand braced on a rack for extra stability. Perform 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps per arm with challenging weight. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Exercise 4. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Ever wonder why some men train legs and back on different days and still never look balanced or athletic? Because the body doesn't move in isolated days. The most effective muscle-building patterns force your entire posterior chain to fire as one unit. The Dumbbell Romanian deadlift is that pattern.
This isn't just hamstrings. It's one of the most powerful total body dumbbell lifts for building your glutes, hamstrings, and back, while also upgrading grip strength, core stability, and the hip hinge mechanics that carry over to nearly every major lift. Here's why this movement changes your physique. The hip hinge loads hamstrings and glutes hard, while your back stays locked in position. Your forearms and grip must control the dumbbells the entire set. Your core braces your spine against the pull of the weights. That full body tension is exactly what signals growth. How to perform the Dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Stand hip width with dumbbells at your sides. Keep a slight knee bend. Push your hips back while keeping a flat spine and your shoulders pulled down and back. Slide the dumbbells down close to your legs with control. Stop when you feel a strong hamstring stretch. Don't lose your back position. Drive through your heels, push your hips forward, stand tall, and squeeze your glutes hard at the top. Keep the weights close the entire time. Exercise 5. Dumbbell Arnold press. If your shoulders look strong from the front but flat from the side, or you've got delts that never seem to cap, you're probably pressing in one plane and missing the rotational strength your shoulder complex needs. The Arnold press builds all 3 deltoid heads in one smooth sequence while training stability that straight pressing often ignores. Most men only press straight up and wonder why their shoulders don't look three-dimensional. The Arnold press adds rotation that hits the front, side, and rear delts across one continuous rep. Research shows the Arnold press activates all 3 deltoid heads more effectively than strict overhead pressing, while also recruiting stabilizers that typical presses neglect. Here's why it works. The bottom rotation loads the front delts differently. The press builds the side delts, and the rotation plus lockout reinforces rear delt and shoulder stability demands. Multiple planes, one lift. How to perform the Dumbbell Arnold press. Sit on a bench with back support. Start with dumbbells at shoulder height, palms facing you, elbows in front. As you press up, rotate your palms forward. Finish with arms locked overhead and palms forward. Lower under control while rotating back to the start. Keep your core braced and make the rotation smooth. Don't rush it. Beginner option. Use lighter dumbbells than your normal overhead press and practice the rotation pattern first. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps with moderate weight. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Exercise 6. Dumbbell thruster. Now we finish with the full body movement that turns strength into power and forces muscle growth while driving conditioning at the same time. The dumbbell thruster combines a squat and an overhead press into one of the most demanding dumbbell moves for building muscle and stripping fat. This is the movement that takes everything you've built in the session, legs, core, shoulders, and makes it work together under fatigue.
That combination of mechanical tension and metabolic stress is a fast track to visible change. How to perform the dumbbell thruster correctly. Hold dumbbells at shoulder height in the rack position, feet shoulder width. Drop into a deep squat with chest up and core tight. Drive explosively out of the squat and use that leg power to press the dumbbells overhead. Your legs initiate, your arms finish. Lock out overhead. Then lower the dumbbells back to your shoulders with control and go straight into the next rep. Beginner option. Start light and learn the timing. If needed, practice the squat and press separately before combining them. Do 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps with moderate weight. Rest 90 to 120 seconds between sets. You don't need complicated routines or marathon sessions to build real muscle. This full-body dumbbell plan trains every major muscle group while developing the functional strength and athletic look that actually stands out. It works because every exercise forces multiple muscles to produce tension together, exactly the integrated demand that triggers full-body growth. And that 3-week timeline isn't random. Research shows full-body training performed 3 times per week drives fast improvements in muscle protein synthesis, neural activation, and work capacity. You're hitting each muscle with a strong growth signal frequently while still giving recovery time. Your complete muscle-building workout, 3 times per week. Perform this routine Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with full rest days between. 1. Dumbbell goblet squat, 4 sets of 10 to 15. 2. Dumbbell floor press, 4 sets of 8 to 12. 3. Single arm dumbbell row, 4 sets of 10 to 12 per side. 4. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift, 4 sets of 8 to 12. 5. Dumbbell Arnold press, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12. 6. Dumbbell thruster, 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15. Training guidelines. Rest 90 seconds between sets for goblet squats, floor press, rows, RDLs, and Arnold presses. Rest 90 to 120 seconds for thrusters. Beginners should use lighter dumbbells and master each movement before adding load. You can also start with 3 sets instead of 4 while you build capacity.
The key to building muscle in 3 weeks is progressive overload plus recovery. Track your weights and reps every workout. Add weight when you can hit all reps with clean form. If weight can't go up yet, add 1 rep per set. Nutrition matters during this 3-week building phase. Eat in a slight calorie surplus and get enough protein to grow. Aim for at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. Add quality carbs around training to boost performance and recovery. This isn't just another routine. It's a structured, efficient approach to building total body muscle with dumbbells. These 6 exercises create the mechanical tension, hormonal response, and metabolic stress needed for fast growth. Follow it consistently for 3 weeks, 3 sessions per week, with maximum effort and perfect technique, and you'll build more muscle than you have in the last 3 months of traditional training. Your legs get stronger, your back gets thicker, your shoulders round out, your chest fills in, and your entire body becomes more powerful. If you enjoyed this, share it with a friend who's tired of spinning their wheels. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Tell me what you need.